On this edition of Lexington Now, the Parks Master Plan, 50 years of the Woodland Art Fair, and a new nature playground. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of August 10th, 2026. Every 10 years, Parks and Recreation updates their master plan. Michelle Kasiniak walks us through the process and the importance of your input.
Discover Great Places and Green Spaces is a community-driven process, and it is designed to assess our current Parks and Recreation programs and spaces. We are looking at what the current needs are in the community, and we're trying to anticipate future needs, and then we're trying to build together with the community a long-term vision for the system. It covers pretty much everything, and what we're trying to get out of it is like system-wide recommendations. And by that I mean not just the park system physically, but also what programs we offer. So we try to do this every 10 years. That is our goal. This is our third master plan, so we've been doing this for the last 30 years, and it is going to guide us. We use about a 10-year horizon because of that, trying to anticipate the needs for the next 10 years, population growth for the next 10 years, and then also looking at how do we prioritize investment, and that can mean for capital projects or that can mean for in programs. The last time we did it, the best example of that is when the American Rescue Plan funds came available to cities, and our city decided to put some of that investment toward parks. We were ready with a plan. We had all of the projects identified that were of highest need, and we were able to pivot really quickly and get those up and running, and in the 2 to 4 year span of that program, we got them done. We need to understand, do people want more trails? Do they want more or different sport courts? Do they want different events, maybe different visual and performing arts events, programs? Really anything that a person can think, if they've ever visited a park or been looking for something to do on a weekend and they thought, I wish, that's what we're looking for. You know, how can we fill those, anticipate those needs and fill those wishes over the next 10 years? We take into account lots of things, so we are definitely prioritizing the voices that we hear locally, but we're also trying to anticipate national trends, sports that are falling in favor, out of favor, that may influence interest in ways that people right now today aren't thinking, but maybe within the next 10 years they might be thinking. Community input is really important for this process because we want to make sure that we are part of creating a really vibrant community for Lexington. Parks and Recreation impacts quality of life, and quality of life impacts every other aspect of how we work and play and live here in Lexington. There was a quote that I heard from Mayor Gorton recently, and it said, "Green spaces and parks facilities educate us on the importance of environmental stewardship. They enhance our quality of life and, most importantly, build community." And so even if you're not interested specifically in a park program or specifically in using any of our parks, all of those other things really are important to the livelihood of our community. We want to hear from every generation. So this is not just an adults only thing. We have tried to design our engagement so that anyone of any age can participate. In our in-person events, we have sticker dots that you can put on pictures, so you don't even have to be a reader yet to be able to show us what you like and what you think is important. We have so many different ways. So obviously the community conversations are in-person events that we are hosting. They're on August 20th, 22nd, and 25th. And all that information is on the master plan website, which is www.lexingtonky/parkplan. And on that website, you can find all the information of where and when those meetings are. They are not a presentation, so feel free. You can drop in, stay 2 minutes, tell us your one thing and leave, or you can stay the entire time and talk to go to all the different stations and activities that we'll have. We do have activities for our younger residents, so if a family wants to come, we'll have something to entertain the younger members while the parents are having discussions, or the children are welcome to come around to the tables with us. But on that website, certainly if you can't participate in person, you can learn more about the master plan. You can complete surveys. There's one there now that's an abbreviated version, but there'll be a longer one released soon. You can share ideas. There's an exercise on there where you can drop a pin. You can move yourself around on a map of Lexington and drop a pin where you think something, I think a basketball court is needed in this neighborhood or in this park or whatever. So you can be very specific on those activities. And then the most important thing is we will be posting updates on that website about additional engagement and then updates as the plan moves toward the spring of 2028, which is our goal. That spring is when we hope to present this plan to council and have it adopted. In addition to all the in-person and online opportunities, we will be mailing out physical snail mail. We've hired part of the team that's doing our master plan is a special polling company that will be sending a 7-page survey to carefully selected residents. And they're selected to be demographically representative of our community. So they should be widespread all over the city, and we would just highly encourage people that receive that survey. They can either fill it out and mail it back, postage will be provided, or there will be an opportunity to do it online. They can still participate and do it online if they prefer. But mailing that survey back in, they are a representative of many different people, many different voices. And so because that's statistically valid, in other words, it's reflective of the demographics of our community, that helps us also make sure that lots of different perspectives are heard.
The Woodland Art Fair is this weekend and is celebrating 50 years. Here's more.
So for 50 years now, Lexington's captivating art scene has taken center stage at the Woodland Art Fair. And this year, the fair will run from this Saturday, August 15th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then it will go again on Sunday, August 16th, from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. The Woodland Art Fair is one of the greatest annual events our city has to offer. It is a beloved tradition and homecoming, really, for so many in our community. Over the years, the fair has earned recognition from multiple national and regional publications. It was voted a top 100 fine art and design fair by Sunshine Artist magazine, reaching as high as the top 20. It was named a top 10 festival by the Kentucky Travel Industry Association and was voted a top 20 event by the Southeast Tourism Society. Each August, Woodland Park transforms into a venue filled with over 180 artists and craftspeople selling unique handcrafted items. The Woodland Art Fair welcomes artists and creators from across this country and around the world, as well as those from right here in Lexington and the Bluegrass region. It's a wonderful celebration of the arts, a celebration we are very fortunate to have right here.
It's a pleasure to welcome everyone to Woodland Park. This is probably one of my favorite, it is my favorite park in Lexington. I played here as a toddler and I had my granddaughter at the pool last week. So this is a great thing, and it's also a wonderful place to showcase Lexington's wonderful arts community. I've been coming to the Woodland Art Festival for many years, and I'm so shocked, frankly, that it's now 50 years old. But it's gotten that old because so many people love the experience. Lexington has a very vibrant arts community, and it's really important for people to come out and see the art and buy the art and support artists. You know, many of the great artists that we have here come year after year, and it's a very important part of the arts economy. So I hope everyone will come, and I will be walking over here, and unless, if you live pretty close, I would suggest you walk because it'll be traffic gridlock. We'll have more than 75,000 people out here, but I hope everyone will come out, enjoy the weekend, and buy some art.
This event was brought to us from Park's own John McClellan 50 years ago. So happy to be celebrating our 50th year. Woodland Park is really transformed into an outdoor gallery when we have this event each year. Thousands of visitors come from Kentucky and across the country. Our parks are places where art and music and community bring people together in public space. This event really showcases how important the role parks play in bringing people together. Throughout the weekend, you can enjoy many artists, live music, food trucks and local food, opportunities to meet artists, learn about their craft, take home some of their art. There's really something here for everyone this weekend.
I'm just going to say how much the Lexington Art League is so appreciative of parks and everything they do to let us be a partner with them on this wonderful event. It's been 50 years now, and we just could not do it without Parks and Recreation and all of the artists who come out and bring their wares every year, smiling, selling, rain or shine, no matter what happens. And we're just really excited to do it again this year, and I hope to see all of you there.
I just wanted to say, as a native Lexingtonian who is also turning 50 this year, yeah, that means I have literally been coming to this event my entire life. And what that showed a young girl was that being an artist could be a profession. And it showed me how Lexington can come out and respect and support the arts. And we see that every year now that we've been participating in this very special event for almost 15. We see it in the familiar faces that come by our booth every year. We see it in the new faces that stop by. It actually inspires us to create new work. So in turn, thank you, Lexington.
Yeah, this is a big weekend for us. We look forward to it every year. Just seeing how this park just kind of like transforms during this weekend, and seeing all the people that come out and all the familiar faces, our friends, family. We especially like to get a chance to talk and catch up with our artist peers who show up, most years. And so it's just something that we really look forward to, and we're looking forward to a good weekend.
A new nature-themed playground after this.
Years ago, Lexington awoke to news that changed our community forever. On the morning of August 27, 2006, Comair Flight 5191 crashed just moments after takeoff, claiming the lives of 49 passengers and crew members. It was a heartbreaking tragedy that left a lasting mark on our community and united us through grief, compassion, and resilience. As we approach the 20th anniversary of that somber day, I invite you to join me Thursday, August 27th at 1:00 p.m. at the Comair Flight 5191 Memorial, located right here at the Arboretum, State Botanical Garden of Kentucky, as we remember those whose lives were lost, their families, their loved ones, and all those whose courage and selfless service brought comfort in the face of unimaginable loss. Together, we will uplift, reflect, and honor the unity and strength that carried our community through one of the darkest moments in Lexington's history.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. A new nature-themed playground has opened at the Family Care Center. Mayor Gorton was there for the ribbon cutting.
Our department in social services, we are focused on supporting families, supporting those who are most vulnerable in Lexington, especially those who might not always have access to the kind of spaces and opportunities that they need to grow and thrive and have the quality of life that we all would love. And that's why today feels so special. Thanks to the PNC Foundation's $75,000 grant dedicated specifically to this project, we were able to create a playground that gives kids room to explore, imagine, and connect with nature in many ways that they often may not be able to experience. Many of our children who come through these doors live in apartment complexes, and chances to play outside or be around natural materials can be pretty limited. So having a space right here, right in our center, where they can already learn and spend every day makes a huge difference. You can already picture how excited that they are, running around, building with the apple splices, splashing in the water table, and coming up with their own adventures as only children can be. The Family Care Center is already such an important resource for our community. Through early childhood education, family support services, hands-home visits, and parent education, our staff helps build families' strong foundations. And this playground is going to add to that in a really meaningful way. It's a place where kids can learn, grow, and feel the nature and the fun available to them.
Since the groundbreaking a couple years ago, we've watched this play space come to life. It's a perfect fit for the Family Care Center, a space that's been in the business of enriching the lives of children since it opened in the late 1980s. The Family Care Center offers innovative programming and a dedicated team of teachers and caregivers, some of whom are around, and they support the young parents as they continue their education while their children learn and thrive right here. Young parents can complete high school and get their diplomas while receiving valuable lessons on health, pregnancy, home safety, infant care, and development, as well as much, much more. Now, thanks to the generous support of PNC, Family Care Center children and families have an even more nurturing environment that encourages imaginative play and meaningful nature-based learning. And research has shown for many years that play in nature is very special, and it does something that playing inside doesn't quite do. So the combination here is great. And PNC has long been a strong advocate and collaborator in projects that benefit our whole community. They are real, true partners in making Lexington a better place to live, work, and play.
This playground is the result of people coming together with one shared goal to create something special for the children who will laugh, learn, explore, and make memories here for years to come. Your work has given our community a place where children can do what they do best, play, imagine, and simply enjoy being kids. This playground is a wonderful reminder that when people come together around a common purpose, great things happen. Partnerships like these strengthen our community and create opportunities that will have an impact long after today.
Artisans, Inc., an employee-owned apparel and merchandising company, has moved to town. We were there with Mayor Gorton and other dignitaries.
So Artisans started in a family dairy barn, is that correct? In 1963, and you have made your way here to Lexington, Kentucky. And so we are very happy to have you. And this is a dimensional apparel decoration business that is 100% employee owned. And that is rare in this world. And that should be celebrated in this world.
We are so thrilled to have you in Lexington. And I'm really happy to join in the official welcome to Artisans, Inc. to Lexington. I think that today is such an exciting day for Lexington because it brings new jobs here, for one thing. And what began, as Nick said, as a small family-owned business has grown into a thriving, innovative, employee-owned business. And we are really proud to be part of your next chapter. The manufacturing jobs that Artisans Inc. is bringing to Lexington are high-quality, good-paying jobs. They're opportunities that will benefit our talented workforce and strengthen our local economy. Lexington continues to be recognized as one of the best places in the country to do business. And we are setting all-time records for the number of people employed here. Last summer, we hit the peak of all-time employed people. And this is a big deal for us. We continue to grow our jobs, and companies have confidence in our community. So announcements like this underscore the momentum of our economy and send a clear signal that Lexington's open for business always. So I want to thank you, congratulate you. We are happy to have you here, and welcome to our community. Thank you.
I am delighted to be here as we celebrate this exciting day for Lexington and artisans. This grand opening means 55 new good jobs right here in Kentucky. New jobs mean better lives for Kentucky families. New jobs mean food on the table, more opportunities for kids, and a brighter future for every family. That is something Andy and I are laser focused on. Since he took office, Team Kentucky has announced more than $50 billion in investments, creating more than 70,000 jobs across the state. Kentucky has had its highest 3-year average for wages in our history, and this year we marked the best first quarter for economic development ever in the Commonwealth. That's huge. We will continue this work because we believe in the American dream. If you work hard, you can build a better life, and you can provide good opportunities for your children. Andy and I want to thank Kyle Foster and the team right here for choosing to invest in Kentucky. Thank you.
And of course, thanks to everyone for taking the time out to celebrate this milestone with us. We look forward to getting to know all of you and building strong relationships and continuing to establish our presence here in Lexington. Technically, I think Brandon brought it up before, or came up before, we actually moved here in January. But we felt this was an appropriate time as we got settled in and we finish up our move from Wisconsin to have this event. So shortly you're going to hear from Lisa and Brandon. Both of them have done an incredible job bringing this together. I don't think we would be here today without their perseverance. I get a little choked up sometimes, so it's okay. But they have really made this happen, and through the ups and downs, I think they've probably fought a few times with all of us, and it's been a rough haul for the last year and a half, but here we are, and it's going to be great going forward. So, and as a 100% employee-owned company, our investment in Lexington is an investment in our employee owners and the future of artisans. We're grateful for the warm welcome and the support we've received so far. We look forward to becoming an active member in the community and just growing our business and creating new jobs. And on behalf of all of our employees, thank you all for showing up today and being here and supporting us. It means a great deal to all of us, so thank you.
3. All right, now we'll do the roll. 1, 2, 3.
Randy has this week's Adoptable Pets.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Lexington Fayette County Adoptable Pets from Lex TV and the Lexington Humane Society. We have a Kuma chocolate in color, a male approximately 4 months old, looks like an American Pit Bull mix, does well with other dogs, does well in apartments, and also does well with children. And we have Amy Wilmarhouse, female, approximate age 4 years old, mature size is large, does well with other dogs, does well in apartments, and also does well with children. And we have Baby, white in color, female, approximate age 5 years old, looks like a Great Pyrenees mix, does well with other dogs, but does meet concrete required, does well in apartments, and also does well with children over the age of 5. Thanks for watching these adorable and handsome pets, available at LexingtonHumaneSociety.org from Lex TV and the Lexington Humane Society.
Our own Lex TV producer Tyler Rowlett is here with the weekend's events.
Hey there, I'm Tyler from Lex TV. Here are some upcoming events this weekend in Lexington and Fayette County for the weekend starting August 14th. Please note, events that require registration may sell out or fill up in advance. Be sure to confirm by visiting lexingtonky.gov/calendar. On Friday, August 14th, join us for a birdwatching hike at Heisel Farm Park at 5:30 p.m. Bring your own binoculars or borrow a pair to learn about the various birds that call the park home. Registration is required and available online. Then, at 6 p.m., venture over to Charles Young Park for our East End Evenings concert series featuring live music from Benny J and friends. On Saturday, August 15th, junior naturalists will take over McConnell Springs Park at 10 a.m., teaching kids in grades kindergarten through 5th grade about reptiles and amphibians with activities, crafts, and a guided walk. Registration is required and is available online. At 8 p.m. on Saturday, head out to Raven Run Nature Sanctuary for Critter Crawl. This event is free and open to all ages, where you'll learn about and celebrate nature at night. There will be crafts, live animals, learning tables, and more. The Bluegrass Amateur Astronomy Club will also be on site hosting stargazing starting at 9 p.m. There's no registration required for any of Saturday evening's events. Just show up and enjoy. And don't forget, the 50th annual Woodland Art Fair returns to Woodland Park this weekend, bringing over 180 artists to town, selling everything from ceramics and paintings to fiberworks, jewelry, and more. The Woodland Art Fair will be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, August 16th. I'm Tyler, and that's just some of the things going on this weekend in Lexington and Fayette County. You may need to pre-register for some of the events, and for more events and information, be sure to visit lexingtonky.gov and click on the calendar tab at the top. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Tyler also previews the week's meeting cover.
Hi there, I'm Tyler from Lex TV. Here's our current live meeting schedule this week, August 10th for Lex TV. Remember, you can watch all our live meeting coverage on Lex TV channel 185 and always online at lexingtonky.gov. On Monday, August 10th in the afternoon, watch the Board of Adjustment meeting at 1:30. Then, on Tuesday, August 11th, watch our live coverage of Social Services and Public Safety Committee at 1 p.m. And later in that afternoon, you can watch the Council work session at 3. On Wednesday the 12th, watch the Police and Fire Pension Board meeting. And finishing up for the week, watch our coverage of the Planning Commission on Thursday, August 13th regarding subdivision items at 1:30, followed later that evening by the Council meeting at 6. That's our current live meeting schedule for Lex TV for the week of August 10th. Watch all our live meeting coverage on Lex TV channel 185 and always online at lexingtonky.gov. Click the Lex TV tab at the top. I'm Tyler Rowlett. We'll see you next time.
That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media, check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.